Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this, welcome back for another Football Manager experiment and player guide. This time we're going to be looking at another latest Norwich signing in Dennis, pronounced Srbeny. We'll go with that. We're just going to call him Dennis. Another German player. This time we're going to be potentially signing him. His best positions are either an attacking midfielder or predominantly a striker. He's been used quite a lot as a striker in Paderborn's team at the moment, and he's a 6'3" striker who has played 15 games this season, has scored 9 goals and 8 assists. So he is someone who is on a very good run of form at the moment, and it is deemed that Norwich have found that he could potentially be an answer to our striking problems. In terms of his stats on here at the moment, now, this is him based on being at Paderborn. Now, what I mean by that is every time you go lower down the league, the stats will decrease no matter how good the player is. Even if somebody is a Premier League player, if they're in the Championship, they'll get Championship stats. So these will probably increase maybe by 1 or 2 on each part. But we can see from here, physical attributes, he's quite I wouldn't say he's quite a quick player, but he's got a good jump and reach, good agility. For somebody who's very tall, he's used as a target man. Mental-wise, works well for the team. It's his technicals that need a bit of work going on to them, but we'll find out more from him if he comes to Norwich in real life. But it's going to be another striking option. That's the most important thing. It's going to be another option that we can use rather than fully relying on Nelson Oliveira. So let's holiday 1 year into the future and see if he makes any sort of impact at the club. Norwich fans, are you looking forward to seeing him in real life? Do you think he's going to be a good addition? Again, another player I've never heard of until recently, but from what I've seen, he's going to be a very decent target man. But as I said, let's holiday 1 year into the future and see how he gets on. Can he make any sort of impact? So I think it's safe to say this experiment has not worked. Dennis has been sold right back to Germany. He's gone to Darmstadt, who are currently playing in the second division, effectively the Championship of German football. It's not gone well. It's not gone well at all. He only made 2 substitute appearances in the league for Norwich, played a lot of the under-23s games, but was then sold. Let's see when he was sold. I would imagine it would be January. Yeah, last day of the January transfer window, 98 grand. Ono Hernandez has also gone. That's interesting. So, not been a particularly successful experiment, but what do you guys honestly make of this signing? Because I've seen a lot of negative feedback from fans. But for me, he's a striker with a point to prove. He's from a lower league. He's going to have ambition to really show what he's capable of. Obviously, he's been signed from Paderborn, so Daniel Farker knows this guy quite well. What do you make of it? 6'3" striker with a point to prove. Do you think he's going to be a success? Let me know down in the comment section what you make of the signing. It'll be really interesting to hear your guys' thoughts. I'm also going to be doing a video on Maurice Leitner later on today. So if you want to see that video, remember to subscribe, and then that will come up as and when the video has been released, because he's going to be another great addition for me personally, in my opinion, to the squad. When I do put Morris in there, I'm also going to be adjusting the squad to say that Marley Watkins is been sold to Bristol City, because that rumour is gathering pace at the moment. So I'm going to do it properly with both players in the squad with Marley Watkins out of it. So hopefully one of these two guys can get a good reflection of game time. But as I said, let me know down in the comment section what you think. Hit like button, comment, subscribe, all that kind of jazz. And until we see each other next time, adios.